What's up, nail geeks, and welcome back to another glam polish video. I promise I'm gonna get my shit together and get some face recordings done. Fully anticipated doing it today, and things just happened, and it is what it is. But I'm going to keep up with the video schedules for this week because I have so many to release over this next week, including leading up to PPU, and I want to stay on track with the scheduling. So I digress. We have a wonderful, beautiful, creamy, smooth shimmer Chef's Kiss collection from Glam Polish to check out that is dropping this Friday. We have the Revenge is a Witch collection. This is inspired by Agatha all along. We have 9 polishes to check out. So without further ado, let's dive right in. First up is your Salem Days. This is described as a dark crimson crelly base with Aurora shimmer and ultra holographic glitter. I have to tip my hat to Glam Polish for this collection. We've been seeing so much crellies and glitter mixes and stuff, which I'm never mad at. I do appreciate glitter, but man, this whole collection is shimmery, creamy, smooth, good. I chose to wear your Salem Days at 2 coats, and I loaded up my brush quite a bit, as I know a lot of you have said that you prefer paddle or wide brushes, but as someone with wide load nails, if I just build up the brush quite a bit and I have quite a bit of polish on it, I have no issues in terms of needing to go back and get another payload onto that brush, if that makes sense. Will Be Safe as Kittens is a light gray purple crelly with Aurora shimmer and ultra hollow glitter. P.S. Speaking of kittens, I am so excited that Chai has gotten super healthy and I'm going to be able to show you all her on my PPU video. Anyways, stay tuned for that. Will Be Safe as Kittens has a beautiful, ultra smooth, self-leveling formula to it. I think my video is being pretty color accurate to what I'm seeing in person. The shimmer is a touch soft, but it's definitely got a blue glow to it. I'm going to suggest 2 coats and a glossy top coat. Book of the Damned is a burnt orange crelly with Aurora shimmer and ultra holographic glitter. I want to note that this one is going to play up very much with your skin tone. I'm very warm and I classify myself as medium toned, and I have to say, I think this one kind of blended in with my skin tone a bit. So if you are cool toned and or lighter, I want to say it might pop a little bit better on you, but it's definitely leaning quite neutral against my tone. Anyways, this one also has a super creamy, smooth formula. I chose to take it up to 3 coats. So your preference, and especially if you have less huge nails like me, you probably will be able to get away with 2 normal coats. The Witch's Road is a dark teal crelly base with Aurora shimmer and ultra hollow glitter. This is one of my top picks in the set, and it is Chef's Kiss. It is a bit what I would consider being a foil type finish almost. The shimmer is giving off that glistening looking effect, and it's quite large particle, but it does behave more like an Aurora, or rather I should say a true Aurora shimmer. It is also very creamy, smooth on application. Lots of self-leveling going here. This whole set, I'm telling you all that they are so wonderful on their formulas. The Witch's Road is ridiculously flattering of a color, and I think it's going to look great on everyone. Torches and Pitchforks is a brown curly base with Aurora shimmer and ultra holographic glitter. I would describe this type of brown as being like a hot cocoa type of brown. It's a touch warm, and I think it's warmed up even more by that shimmer going on here. I almost want to say the Aurora shimmer in most of these, not all of them. There are quite a few outliers, but there's a couple of them that seem to have the same shimmer, I dare say. Don't quote me on that. But I think it's like that larger particle, again, almost foil-like. So quite noticeable regardless of the shade that it's in. And this is creamy, crelly goodness, very self-leveling too. Another one that I chose to take it up to 2 coats. It's Been Agatha All Along is a dark purple crelly with Aurora shimmer and ultra holographic glitter. I am not feeling sick or anything, but I have to say this purple is another one of my top picks for this collection. I know it's purple, but it is so shimmery good. What surprised me even more was that I typically don't go for dusky types of polished colors, but I don't know. There's just something about this. I also chose to take this one up to 2 heavier coats with the brush, and it's perfect. So glowy and vampy good. I think my photos are a touch lighter, so for color accuracy, please refer to my full hand shot. This is Chaos Magic, is an indigo curly with Aurora Shimmer and Ultra Hollow Glitter. This is probably my next top pick in the set. Very pretty, and it is somewhat sort of, I guess, in the same color family, if you will, as Agatha All Along, the one that we saw before this. But when you have them side by side, you can tell that the base colors at the minimum are quite different. So this is very much, I do agree, an indigo base. It is so good. The way the shimmer just like shines through that really creamy base, I so appreciate. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't mind a soft type of buildup overall, but man, if you can get a creamy polish with some strong shimmer action, I am here for it. Knowledge of the Craft is a blackened blue with Aurora Shimmer and Ultra Holographic Glitter. This is another one of my top picks in the set. This gives off steampunk vibes. And I'm saying that, it's funny because as a quick sidebar, I have been listening to the Critical Role podcast campaign 2, and I've been getting so much steampunk vibes from it. And I was listening to a specific episode, and when I was watching this whole collection actually, and I was like, wow, this polish actually goes along with this episode. Anyways, I digress. It's a beautiful color. I love the copper glow amongst that really inky type of blue base. It is stunning. And I don't typically gravitate towards deep, dark colors like this, but it's truly very pretty. Again, my photos are leaning a touch lighter, so again, please refer to my full hand shot. The Covenless Witch is a murky green base with Aurora Shimmer and Ultra Holographic Glitter. This one's very nice, and it pops so good against myself. I think I dare say that this type of green is going to be pretty flattering on anybody. And I say that just with the idea that the base color to me is cool toned, but the shimmer warms it up. So it's just, I don't know, it's magical, it's swampy, it's swamp monster green. Again, the shimmer is so beautiful and strong against, again, a creamy base. I'm so here for all of these. So again, across the board, 2 to 3 coats, no issues with texture or anything super thirsty. These dry down semi-flat / semi-gloss. So I think 2 to 3 coats and a glossy top coat is all you need. And we're going to wrap this up with the Will It Topper segment. This is where I use a black swatch stick to demonstrate if polishes have layering capabilities. Okay, so I have been ranting and raving about creamy formulas for the past several minutes. With that said, these actually do pass the topper test over black. They all look really good. Even this one right here, Kittens, you can see that it's very milky almost as a topper, but it still looks really cool over black. I think all of these, despite their very strong opacity, I think you can probably layer them a little bit. Personally, I would stick with matchy match or dark colors, but honestly, polishes like these, when I'm just so very much impressed with them, I'm not going to topper them or kind of dilute the effect to each one. Your choice there, but yeah, they definitely topper, and you can also see how much shimmer action is in each of these. So opaque lovers, if you like that nice bold appearance, I'm going to have to urge you a little bit to try out at least a couple of these. They're very, very pleasant. The Revenge is a Witch collection is going to drop this Friday, October 18th at 12 a.m. midnight Eastern time. For the first 96 hours, we have our usual promo code for that weekend. We can save 5% off individual shades with the code WITCH5, or save 10% off full collections with WITCH10. As you're seeing on the site here, we do have some leftovers from the Halloween horror shop, so that's also going to be here too. There is lots and lots of pretties to look at. I will link you to this directly, and I'll also link you to Glam Polish's Facebook group if you want to get in there, see additional swatches, all that fun stuff. Rachel's in there too. She's our glam polish maker. She's super cool. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.